from the Don and Lorena Meyer studio at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln College of Journalism and Mass Communications, this is Nebraska Nightly.
After winning last week's series 3-1 versus Grand Canyon, Husker baseball hits the road again, this week traveling to the College of Charleston. Here's a look at the weekend schedule. Huskers are currently losing 3-1 in the 6th inning. They are back in action Friday afternoon with first pitch at 3 o'clock. Game 3 is set for 5 p.m. Saturday. They wrap up the weekend with an afternoon contest at 12 p.m. on Sunday. The Huskers men's basketball team took on Minnesota Gophers on Sunday. Tominaga passed to Lawrence for an early 3 to get the Huskers going in the first. Huskers were ahead 28-20 at the end of the first. Tominaga with a tough finish to put the Huskers ahead 47-28 in the second. The student section was electric throughout the whole game. Leading the way for the Huskers, Juwan Gary would finish with a team high of 22 points. Huskers ended up winning big 73-55, extending their win streak to 4 games.
To win a game by double digits, so just really proud of the guys. You need to keep that defensive edge. I like how we're playing right now, and just got to continue to go out there and next one focus on a really good Ohio State team that's had a couple of the best wins in the conference here in the past week.
Now on to the women's side, who also faced Minnesota this past weekend. Kendall Moriarty got the women going with a tough shot in the first. Huskers go up 22-8. More from the Huskers this time, Markowski keeping it herself. She finished with 10 points. Late in the fourth, Annika Stewart had an easy 3 to keep the Huskers ahead. The Huskers women win it with a score of 70-51, leaving them with a 19-9 record.
Proud of with that is just that we've been talking about putting together complete games and knowing that it's not going to be easy, that there's going to be rallies by the other team. They're going to punch, and we've got to be ready to take that punch.
Beautiful Day called for a Husker sand volleyball outside as they faced Wayne State. Matchups included Olivia Mock and Andy Jackson to make the set 21-10. Other matchups included Merritt Beeson and Sky Pierce. Huskers win the matchup 4-1. After playing their first 14 games on the road, Nebraska softball has their home opener this weekend as they face Wichita State and Missouri. They kick off the weekend Friday night against Wichita State at 5:30. They have a doubleheader on Saturday playing Wichita State and Missouri. They finish the weekend on Sunday with Missouri for a second time at 1:30. Now here is meteorologist Logan Schlottman with our midweek weather update.
Dangerous fire conditions are still going to be persisting through southeastern Nebraska due to these really high wind gusts, really low relative humidity, and also these increasing temperatures. But since it is Thursday, we're going to take a quick look at our drought monitor. This is the drought monitor from last week, and since we had no precipitation going from last week to now, no change at all. This is our current drought monitor, still in a Category 3 drought for most of southeastern Nebraska, but that might be changing as our 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook is going to be showing higher chances for more above average seasonal precipitation. And going even further to the 8 to 14 days, we're still going to be in that above average too. So lots of moisture coming in for the next 2 weeks. But rain chances for this week, they're going to be anywhere from 20 to 30%, with 20% logged in on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, and then back up to 30% on that Thursday and Friday. Looking at our medium range NAMST model, we'll be seeing no precipitation. This is for the next 60 hours. We're just going to be seeing a lot of that more southern wind finally bringing some moisture so we won't have those dangerous fire conditions going into Friday. But looking at our long-term model, we're going to be seeing that shortwave disturbance that's going to be picking up over here, bringing in a line of storms that's going to be hitting the Midwest and mainly Nebraska with more of that heavier rain. Bringing in rain totals for the Euro model, it's going to be an inch over in Scottsbluff, but most of the eastern region is probably going to be getting anywhere from that 0.10 all the way up to half an inch for most of those areas. And this is going to be for those next 2 weeks. And since it is March 1st tomorrow, that means it is the beginning of meteorological spring, which consists of March, April, and May. It is a transition season, so our highs are going to be increasing even faster, not just staying steady like in winter or summer. And daylight savings time is going to be on March 10th. And taking a look at those highs for March 1st, the average high should be 46 degrees. Halfway through meteorological spring should be 65 on April 15th. And then at the end, we'll be all the way up to a high of 81 degrees. So we'll be seeing those temperatures start to ramp up. looking at your week ahead, those temperatures are going to keep rising to 78 degrees, which is almost a near record-breaking day on Sunday. It's a 100-year record back in the 1800s. But then we see that cold front come through, bring in some moisture, cut down those temperatures to 56 degrees. We're going to be staying steadily around that area, even with more moisture coming in on Thursday and Friday. We'll bring back to the show on Friday at 4:30. We hope to see you there. I'm Logan Schlotman with the weather, and that's all for the show tonight.